Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with a brand new series for the channel! Welcome to The Tides of Torment, and Warhammer 3 is back. I did take a pretty long break away from the game just because I was getting really frustrated with CA with all the bugs and, like the lizard men being broken. And, yeah, it sucked. It sucked that the game was in such a piss-poor state, but it seems like now we are in a much better place. I've played through each of the characters, at least for, like, the first 5 turns, just to kind of get a feel for them, and honestly, they're all really cool. I think they are all super cool. I think CA did a great job, and I'm excited to, show off all of this stuff for you guys for today. So I was having a hard time picking who to do this series on. Like, don't get me wrong, the Norskin update for Sail is pretty fucking cool. This guy seems insane for, like, co-op campaigns, and maybe I'll do that in the future with one of my friends. But what I'm going to do for today's series, like the very first Warhammer series, we'll eventually come back and play everybody, is we're going to be playing Dechala. The reason why is because I've never really played a Slaanesh faction before. In all of my, like, 1,500 hours, I've maybe played Nakari, like, once or twice, and that was for, like, the first, like, 10 or so turns. And I just never really cared for, like, how Slaanesh units work. But after trying out Dechala a little bit, this really seems up my alley, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We will be playing the campaign on very hard normal. We will have, like an well, not ultimate crisis, but we will have a crisis happen. What the hell? We've got some new ones. Got the Purple Hand, Cabal, Unstable Chaos Portals! Hopefully we'll get one of these ones. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do this. We'll turn off these ones, and then we'll leave on, like, the ones that are for, like, the new shit. And we'll see if we can give these a try, because these seem pretty cool. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in as everybody's favorite Serpent! For those of you guys who have been playing Tides of Torment, Tides of Torment, please let me know down in the comments below how you guys have been enjoying it. Personally, again, I think all of the lords have awesome mechanics. They feel very fleshed out and fun to play with. I've seen people complaining about Sail and being like, oh, he's just like the Changeling. I don't think that's really true. Don't get me wrong, the Changeling... I can understand why they feel similar, but they're definitely not the same. I think Sail's is a little bit cooler. I've never really cared for the Changeling just because he's just... I don't know. It's weird. It feels like it's not really fun to deal with or to really, like, play as him. But that is my opinion. For now, let us focus on the cutscene. The wilderness of the south has few of the great cities seen elsewhere in Cathay, being more sparsely populated the further one travels from the Great Bastion. Yet despite... Why would you want to live near the Great Bastion, dude? It's, like, constantly getting, like, invaded by, like, chaos. I mean, I guess you should probably be there to, like, help. But, let us continue. What? I'm assuming this is, like, somewhere in the Chaos Wastes. Okay, yeah.
A monolith of marble extols the beauty.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty nice craftsmanship compared to, Giga Skull formation in the background and everything else.
The darkly radiant malice, which none can withstand.
That does look pretty cool.
Whatever and whomever she desires is hers.
No, she's drinking that man!
And corrupt.
Oh, she's killing... Oh, wow, she's killing everybody. She's killing elves, she's killing humans, she's killing dwarves. Everybody's dying tonight.
Her serpentine form strikes fear into the hearts of the dragons themselves. And she shall be denied no longer.
Okay, so I don't know much about this character's lore. From what I know, she is the daughter of, like, a high elven noble that sold her to, like, a greater demon of Slaanesh. And the greater demon, like, transformed her and was like, You shall have revenge, and then she, like, goes and, like, kills her family. I think that's what the lore is. If I'm wrong, please, feel free to, let me know. All right, so the Tormentors. The Tormentors construct 3 specialized settlement types. So they are similar to the Chaos Dwarves. The Pleasure Palace is like your capital where you get like all your good shit from, with good global benefits, etc., etc. Thrall camps are kind of like the labor camps where like they produce true like labor for you over time, and you use these to build buildings. And then Decadence is just like something special you get. I don't know too much about Decadence because once again I've only played like the first like 3-4 turns of this campaign. Use your army's boons of Slaanesh in return for thralls to grant various temporary bonuses. Take your forces into areas of sufficient Slaanesh corruption and raise disciple armies to support your invasions. Defeat enemies and perform successful hero actions to give enemy characters gifts of Slaanesh that impose. Yeah, okay, it's all really cool stuff. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and look over here. So, you've got like your basic settlements. This is the Tormentor settlement. So the Tormentor settlements are very much like, they're like garrison buildings. They're more there to protect you. They've got, your basic buildings and stuff. So what I might do is I might go into the building browser, and I'm thinking I might destroy this building. Actually, no, I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be able to recruit new units. Yeah, I had like a crackpot idea, but I'm kind of going back on it. We will upgrade it just so we can get like the better troops, hopefully. All right, and here is the new hero unit. It is the Druchii Anointed. They have like a way to gain spellcasts and stuff. They're anti-infantry. They've got good leadership, good armor. They're pretty good around, like all around. I like them quite a bit. Let's go ahead and embed her in the army. If you guys have names for troops or like units like that, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear it. So what I'm thinking about doing right now is grabbing this one here, a Spur of Eagerness, just for the simple fact that we can gain more experience for the army, and the faster Dechala levels up, the better. I am only going to be playing with one mod right now because all of the other mods are kind of like broken, all the overhauls and stuff. I will be playing with double skill points, so leveling up faster just seems like a fantastic idea. So let's go ahead and pop this one, because we are going to be doing a lot of fighting in these early turns, so why not? Is there anything else I need to cover here? Here is the new Slaanesh tech tree. You've got all these ones here. This one is for like thralls and stuff. It's for like your settlements, pleasure palaces, etc., etc. These ones all seem like really cool. I'm thinking I'm going to invest in this one here first, just because it focuses more on like construction and like income. But at the same time, we have this one, which is more for our units. We are not going to be going into the above tree until later on. For right now, we're just going to focus on going down this tree here, because this one is just all about giving our non-demonic units buffs, and Dechala is all about the non-demonic stuff, because actually, fun fact, she herself, I don't think is a demonic unit. Yeah, no, she's not. She's literally not, which is, actually, I think is pretty cool. Alright. I think it's time for us to jump into our first battle. I know this is a decisive victory with low casualties, but I just kind of want to try out the new units, show them off a little bit as we go ahead and play through. What's interesting is she's not like normal Slaanesh units in the sense of that she doesn't seduce your troops, she corrupts them, which, makes them crappier. So, like, for example, minus 20% melee defense, missile strength, speed, weapon strength, leadership, melee attack. It basically in-shitifies their units and makes them terrible. I don't think there's really anything here that is worth spending the money on, like the 400 gold for it, so let's just save and let's jump on in. Honestly, like, when I first started getting into Warhammer and I learned about, like, the 4 Chaos Gods, I never really liked Slaanesh because I'm like, oh, this is weird. This is the weird sex one. Like, why would you ever want to, like, worship this one? But, as I've been getting deeper and deeper into the lore, I realized that, Slaanesh is not just a sex fiend, and that people just play that up for, like, memes. Slaanesh herself, or himself, whatever, is basically, it's just excess. It's excess in general. So, like, if you excessively kill people, you are worshipping Slaanesh. If you are excessively reading books, any like excess in like any sort of way is feeding her and making her stronger. And I think that's pretty cool, honestly, because like most of the Chaos Gods in general are just excessive like compulsion. So are they all like giga like buffing freaking Slaanesh to be stronger? Alright, let's take a quick peek at these units. We already know what the Marauders are, so we're going to ignore them for now. Here's Dechala herself. She, I think her design is really cool. I like the long, slender serpent frame. Like the 3 arms. The fact that she can equip 2 different melee weapons is pretty fucking insane. We have the Devoted of Slaanesh. They actually gave Slaanesh some pretty good ranged options. They remind me of Dark Shards. I don't know if they're as good as Dark Shards are, but, like, from what I've used of them so far, they do a pretty nasty amount of damage, and I actually like them quite a bit. Here's the Druchii Anointed. Where are you? There you are. She got long ponytail. Her face looks kind of funny. But, I mean, there's just, like, your standard Dark Elf. She's pretty cool. And then, over here, we got these guys, the Champions of Slaanesh. These units are insane. They will blend a unit into nothing very quickly. And the fact that they have armored piercing and magical attacks on top of that is kind of insane. They will. I will show you in this battle how easily they blend through troops. But with that showcase out of the way, let's jump on in. Alright, we'll go ahead and move the front line upwards. Try to just keep them away from the archers. Give the archers time to, like, set up so they can just rip apart the goblins. We're going to have you guys roll up the flank, so we're going to have Dechala roll up the flank here, because she's a Lord Slayer. She will, like, mob heroes and kill them really fast, especially because she has 2 stances. She can either be Giga Tanky, or she can just annihilate. And she's already got good armor pierce. Oh, wow. Okay. God damn, bro. Why did that kill 18 troops? Jesus Christ. Alright, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little pause. A little pausey pause. We're going to have the archers start rolling up and shooting at theirs. Alright. You go ahead and make contact with that. You go ahead and make contact with this. You go ahead and do this. And then I want the snakes going around this way. You can go ahead and just charge into the goblins. It is an anti-infantry unit, so fuck it, whatever. In the meantime, we're gonna wait for the snakes, or not the snakes. We're gonna wait for the archers to make connection. Hopefully, they are able to slip away from the spider riders, just so they don't distract us too much. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch to Dechala to the Dance of Destruction, and we're gonna send her towards their Shaman Lord. In the meantime, we were able to slip our champions through, so let's go have them go blend up their archers. And now, watch this goblin's health bar disappear. Oh yeah, also, they have, like, disgusting damage. I'm gonna be real, half of these units are just, I'm not gonna say, like, insanely broken, but they're pretty good. The new units are pretty nasty. Yeah, look at that damage. That was a massive chunk right there. Yeah, no, they're instantly folding. Alright, we'll let Dechala kill their lord. And then we're going to go ahead and let these guys over here start chasing people down. Give them the Slaaneshi boost. Yeah, no, look how much health that unit has. I'm going to go into speed mode. Like, watch it just disappear. Watch them, like, absolutely rend us under these units. Alright, I'm going to pause real quick. I want to pull the troops back and just kind of let the champions of Slaanesh farm. Because, honestly, the better they get, the better, like, my future campaign stuff will be. I would like to get them a chevron before the end of the battle. Give it to me. Kill those damn greenskins. Kill them all! Dechala, what are you doing? Kill him. Do not let that man escape. That goblin must die. Dude, she goes so fast when you give her this. Grimbo. Grimbo's running away. He's like, no! No, don't kill me, no! Oh, is he dead? Is he out of there? Is she gonna slice him? Is it happening? Oh! Grimbo, run! Oh, no! Grimbo's on the floor! Grimbo, get up! Get up, she's gonna kill you! Oh, there he goes. Oh, his head flew off. Alright, that is enough for this first battle here. Very good units, very strong, not too hard to use. I think this DLC was a huge upgrade that Slaanesh needed. Yeah, 224 kills, bro. That's wild. 10,000 damage dealt. That is definitely a sign of a good unit. I mean, obviously we were fighting goblins. Goblins are like shit terrible. Honestly, the person who got the most kills was the Lord, because they shot Eyes of Gork into my troops and fucking blew them out. But we did it. We got the dub, boys. It's feeling good. The blood god calls to me. I hear him. He floods my dreams with gore. And so I answer with what he craves. I crave blood! My friends were first, and after I sent them to Karnath, then came the watch. Their blood, too, was gifted to him, and now soldiers come, and they also will be sacrificed for the thirst I can no longer slake. Alright, we have about 2 choices here. We can replenish the army, get us back to full. I don't think that's super necessary. We're going to take the Thralls, because we did spend the XP. Alright, so what I'm thinking about doing here is Dechala'S already very strong. I do want to, beef her up and make her more powerful. But with how important Thralls are, I think I want to max this out first. We'll go ahead and give you Dance of Death, and then replenish troops. And then let's go ahead and jump on in to the next battle against the Greenskin Horde! Yeah. So, honestly, I'm going to try to play out a lot of... So, the only time... I'm going to try to limit myself on how much I use the auto-resolve. Because I think the main reason why I get bored of this game is because I auto-resolve too much, and I don't really actually play the game. It's just me staring at the campaign map. The only time I will use auto-resolve is if it's a decisive victory with low casualties, or if I don't think I can win a battle and the auto-resolve is nice enough to give me the victory. Those are the only times I will use it. And as I progress and, we do more series for this game and I keep getting better and better at the game, I will, stop using the auto-resolve. Unless, it's like a wash of a fight and it's like giga easy and then I can just blow through it. The enemy sallies out to fight you on the field. It is time to slay the orc filth. I really do like what they did with this character. Dude, the elf guy is also really cool. I don't know if you guys have used him yet, but he's pretty sick. I like the way his campaign is built. And I think he would also just be like an awesome co-op campaign type character. I would love to, eventually do that with either one of my friends or maybe one of you guys, the viewers. Alright, we'll have you two stick with this. Make sure we turn off skirmish mode. I hate skirmish mode. It's annoying. Alright, you boys roll up and forward. You are going to guard the flank over here. And then let's have the archers press forward too. I'm going to have you guys flank around the side here. And then Dechala and the hero will move forward as well. Okay. Because they're going to try to flank us around here with their spearman units. I think the champions of Slaanesh just annihilate spearman troops regardless of them. But we've got, the stupid, water and stuff, so our troops are going to keep getting stuck, which is obnoxious. They're shooting Dechala. Gonna make her move. What's our setup looking like so far? Who's in position? I'm going to pause the game real quick. What are you doing? Why are you, shitting your pants around here? You guys can circle around back. Okay. They are catching out my ranged units because my melee units are breaking for some reason. Make sure you guys aren't getting caught by their archers. I would prefer not to lose any models. What are you doing right now? Okay, you're just holding the flank. That's fine. Why is that? What is the AI doing here? All right, you're free. You can start shooting again. I'm gonna follow the archers back. And let's see. What are you doing right now? You are getting into melee combat. Archers are falling back. You can push forward on the hill over here. And then you guys are just tearing things apart. Alright, Dechala'S kind of getting killed. I gotta get her to fall back. We'll switch over to this one here. Be a little bit more defensive. You switch target. Actually, no, you're fine. Alright, you pull away. If I can, I'd like to give them a charge bonus if possible. Let's see if I can have Dechala'S sneak through the gaps here and go after their archer unit. Dechala, how did you fall over? I forgot to move the hero forward. That's my bad. Yeah, just go gank him in the back. This is not going great so far. All right, did they get in there? Yeah, they're in the mix now. All right, that's good. I mean, we're taking a little damage here, but I mean, honestly, it's just it's like it's meat shield troops. Who cares? Have you switch back over to that? Yeah, no, I think this is probably going to end in just a second. I am willing to speed this up a bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and just farm some kills. All right, we did lose one of the models, which sucks, but we should just be able to regenerate that over the end turn because we're going to capture the settlement. Try to get these guys as much XP as possible. Slay all of those filthy greenskins for making us take so much damage. Dude, honestly, watching them kill is pretty brutal. It feels like every swing they kill like one orc. They do have 255 kills. It's kind of crazy, bro. All right, we'll end that battle out. Let us see what we can do next. I can't wait to get more of these units. I assume they're not great against, like, armies that have, like, giants or, like, large units, but I assume, like, Slaanesh has good ways of dealing with those. I mean, I feel like Dechala herself could just kill, like, almost anything. Especially with the ability to wield 2 melee weapons. That's kind of insane. You could very easily give yourself, like, fucking what? You could give yourself, the Executioner's Blade, which lets you execute people, and it gives you even more armor piercing and, like, armor sundering. And then just put the Sword of Cain in the other hand, and just become, like, an unstoppable monster. That sounds pretty cool. Honestly, if you guys can think of any other crazy combinations, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Alright, so, this is where we get the Thrall camp mechanic. So, if we occupy this, this has a local population of thralls. So every turn, some of these thralls are going to get shuttled into up here, which will, they'll slowly and steadily, give us more thralls to work with, especially when we're going to go build our capital building. All right, nice. We have even more XP. That's going to be 4 skill points. So let's go ahead and grab this now. And then we can start putting points into Deadly Blade. And then let's see. What do I want to give you? I'll probably just do this one in armor. And then let's start recruiting some fresh units. We'll do some more of these guys because we're just going to be fighting the orcs. So that's just going to be more infantry units. And then we do have a cult over here. Let's see, we don't want to build that. That doesn't really do anything for us. I feel like this also doesn't really do anything for us at this moment, so let me think. That's for corrupting units. That's income generated and temporary bonuses. And then that is just thralls per turn. I think we'll do the thralls per turn one. We want to try to generate out as many of those as like possible. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, well, I mean, that's going to wrap us up for turn 1. So, as of right now, we have 3 Legendary Lords in our vicinity. We've got Nakai. Nakai is over there. To our left over here is Balthazar, and then a little bit above him is Xiaoming. So, we will be dealing with these three boys here. I think the one that I'm most worried about is Balthazar. Either Balthazar or Nakai. I don't think the Cathayans are really, like, crazy. If you let them get into late game, they're crazy, but right now, no, they're not, like, that good. But I think for right now, before like declaring war on anybody or going in on anybody, I think our main goal is just to focus on killing the orcs here. All right, let's move up to here and let's go ahead and just recruit ourselves some more troops. I think I'll get myself some more spears, just in case we do get into a situation where we have to fight more. Actually, no, we're not gonna do. I like to keep my armies balanced. I know that's probably not the best idea, but we shall make it work. Well, the settlement has thralls. That's income generation. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can just leave that there. We want to try to, like, stack up cash. A little bit of an uneventful turn, too. Just because it's not too much to do. But soon we shall be back to slaying the dirty greenskins. I think depending on what we have to face first, I might focus on fighting, Balthazar over here. Or maybe I'll think about going after Nakai. It just kind of depends on who declares war on me. Or maybe I can, like, join war against them. Interesting. I've never seen him do this before. He never really plugs in and forward. He kind of, like, runs away. Okay, nice. That's more leadership. You love to see it. Is there anything I want to upgrade over here? No, that's looking fine. Alright, so if I go into this, I have to fight him and the army, which should just be fine. We might need to play out this battle, depending on what the casualties look like. It's a close victory with low casualties. What's the map? It's just another open area map. Let me think. You know what? Yeah, I think we should probably play this one out. How much money do we have? We have 5K? I can spend a little cash to make, like, their cavalry garbage. Oh, it's now a decisive victory. Okay. Yeah, wasn't that great? And then we will turn this into a thrall camp, because thralls, thralls, thralls! Give me your thralls! I want more thralls! He got a gift of Slaanesh. I don't really know too much about the gifts of Slaanesh. Those who encounter the champions of Slaanesh and live are often unknowingly bitched by the bitched. They're unknowingly bitched by the experience. A gift of Slaanesh is deliberating mark, a debilitating mark upon those who escape the Dark Prince's clutches, or any victim of a successful Slaaneshi hero action. Characters affected by a gift of Slaanesh spread Slaanesh corruption, generate devotees or thralls, and provide line of sight. Okay. So recruiting a hero might be good. We can't do any right now, but hopefully we can grab one soon.
Freedom is power.
Dude, already being level 6 is kind of insane. I won't lie. Do I want to put points into server die? I could make recruit... Nah, I just want to giga-size Dechala. Yeah, Dechala.
Sister of delight.
Get more regen. Go ahead and grab all this. Dude, this was such a big brain play to grab the Spur of Eagerness. Like, don't get me wrong, we're a little lower on thralls, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, does, like, it even really matter? Go ahead and grab more of those types of marauders. Anything else we need to worry about here? No, I think we're good to end this turn. Okay, so when it comes to playing Warhammer 3, what would you say is your favorite faction to play as? Is it? I know a lot of people are probably going to say the Empire. I think the Empire is cool. It's not really my cup of tea. I'll eventually do an Empire playthrough, but for right now, I'm probably just going to focus on the more evil factions. Evil factions are cooler. Yeah, we got to hurry up and get over there before he's able to recruit more troops. I want to try to make this siege over here as quick as possible. Nakai managed to kill off the Norskins over here, and he's still at war with the Cathay faction. Alright, we can go ahead and upgrade our first settlement. I will probably do the southern outpost, just because I want to upgrade this to get more growth. Yeah, I think that sounds nice. Alright, can we reach the settlement from here? No, we can't. So we're just going to move forward, and I guess, yeah, just do some more recruitment. I just might as well bulk out the army with doo-doo trash units and then get ready to fight. My goal is to have the city siege down by turn 6. So I can start just jumping into these guys over here. I need to upgrade my units, though. I need to start getting, like better troop choices. But that's also going to come with us getting a capital. Already so many factions dead. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Wow, you were able to recruit a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this would be a Pyrrhic victory. So I think what we'll do is we'll spend one turn sieging, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead and upgrade those as soon as possible. It's going to cost me some cash, but that's fine. Alright, we'll let this go through one turn of sieging, and then we'll see what it looks like. Maybe I'll play out the battle, maybe I won't. I just gotta see how I feel. Because I know these guys start at war with Balthazar, so maybe I'll join the war against him and see if I can maybe get some cash out of them. Alright, we have one more turn of extra XP. We now have no extra XP. That sucks. So, I have, like, two choices here. I can do this for extra XP, or I can save my thrall. I think I'm going to save my thralls. I think saving them sounds like a better idea. Or do I want to try just really, like, Giga rushing skills? Oh, that's tough, dude. That's really tough. Because how many thralls are we gaining a turn? We're getting 85 a turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Faction encountered. Ooh, I really got to think about this. This is tough. Because if we do get the XP, she'll probably gain like another 2 levels, and I can just kind of rush through this even further. And start making her defenses even better. I think, you know what? Let's save it for the palace. Alright, this is now a close victory with medium casualties. They're probably not going to sally out to fight us, so we'll have to go through and siege it, which kind of sucks. Siege battles are kind of obnoxious, honestly. Or I could just auto-resolve it. I will enshitify their orcs.
Frailty begs to be broken.
Enshitify the orcs. Is that enough? Or do I want to just auto-resolve? Ah, the temptation. No. Let's do it. This will probably be the last thing we do for this video for today. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. Ah! The devoted marauders of Slaanesh with spears, the fearless spearmen of Slaanesh whose faith grants them unnatural might. They delight in suffering and find rapture in sundered flesh. You always gotta love the descriptions and stuff. It's always so fun reading them. I'm trying to think of, like, what's, like, the best way to deal with this. Because there's a middle gate, there's the side gates. I'm probably going to split up my forces. I know, well, okay, no, the siege update didn't come out yet, so, actually, that kind of sucks. Going up the middle, there's no towers, so that might be a good idea. Set up the battering ram right in the center. Yeah, I think that works. It's being pushed by spearmen. At the same time, I will have some troops ready to go with them here. You guys can go over to there. Honestly, I'll just send you with, like, a lot of extra dudes. I think that sounds like a good idea. Alright, you guys are going to be Strike Team Alpha. I'll back you up with the Druki. She'll like, I guess, like, act as a leadership buff and, like, just to, you know, somebody to help kill. In the meantime, we can have Dechala and the Champions of Slaanesh be a secondary strike squadron, and they can just rip through this over here. And then I'm thinking the rest of the troops can assault, like, this back gate. Yeah, I'll probably just do it as like this. I think this seems like a solid idea. And then you guys can be over here focusing on attacking the walls in general. Where do I want to station the archers? Where do I feel like they're going to be most valuable? I think, honestly, I'll add them to Strike Team 1. Make sure I turn off skirmish mode. Oh, look at these beautiful formations. Look at them, you guys. We're ready! Alright, let's see how they're set up right now. It seems like they sent nobody to really defend these points. Interesting. Well, actually, I might not see them yet. That might be the case. Alright, you go set up in the middle here. You guys go jump on the wall. You guys go jump up on that wall there. You guys are going to move up here and act as backup. And then we'll set up the archers at a bit of a distance so that they can shoot. Alright, that's all set. Meantime, Dechala and the other troops are going to go knock down this gate. And then we can just start giving you guys jobs. You'll go climb up there. You'll go climb up there. You can climb up this one. Do I want to... You're kind of beat up. I kind of want you to leave the battlefield. And then we'll send all the spearmen to go knock on the door. Alrighty. Let us do it. Let the battle begin.
They think themselves immune to the
Oh, I see. I see. They've actually quite a bit of a defense setup.
agonizing anticipation.
I don't want you guys to chase too much, so I'll just set you on defense and have you go attack. Let's make sure we set you to attack mode so you can rip through the door faster.
Mask be jealous.
I think she just did 1,000 damage in one strike, which is kind of insane. Alright, the battering ram is definitely taking its sweet time to get up the hill. Let's make sure the troops are a little separated here.
We cannot refuse.
On darkly hallowed ground,
Yeah, the archers should be good to do their thing.
Lean on despair.
I honed for murder.
Guided
What are you guys doing? Can you go up the ladder here? Put the ladders up, please. Thank you. Alright, those gates should be going down soon.
endless craving.
It's fine to leave them in position there. Honestly, I've never really used battering rams before. I just never thought they were really that good. But honestly, they don't really seem that bad.
Marauders.
Alright, all the marauders are mauling that section of the wall.
Lens flesh.
I can send you guys to go help fight those goblins. Alright, what do I need to be looking at right now? How long until that gatehouse comes down? Pretty soon.
True servant of darkness.
Oh, the battering ram is starting to come up and around. This middle section is going to fall soon? Wait, what?
Loki anointed.
Did they just open the gates for us?
Sensations must flow.
I don't understand.
The blade surges.
I mean, did they actually just open the gates for us?
Marauders of Slaughter.
I guess they did.
Feeding our addiction.
I mean, go ahead, I guess just drop the thing and go in. Where is Melee Lady? I would like to have her go fight, what's his name? Is the door open? No, probably like another minute or so. What's going on over here? Oh, they opened up the gatehouse for us.
Tear throats.
You guys do not have anything to shoot right now, so I'm going to have you move forward a little bit so you can rain down on them. Are you in melee combat?
Sword of night.
Yeah, you're killing the orc pretty bad. Are we in yet? No, almost.
Slay them.
Oh, they're starting to wah. Ooh, you just took a big chunk of damage there.
In the wind.
I guess the orc is putting up a bit of a fight.
Marked by Slaanesh.
2 more minutes and that will break apart!
Bearman! The pact requires it.
Yeah, I think realistically, once Dechala breaks through this gate, okay, she has. No, it's almost broken. Once this gate is broken, I'll have them murder these people, and then they're gonna come support this front over here, because this is looking a little dicey, to say the least. Yeah, can you guys just shoot the shit out of those orc boys there, please? That would be great.
Marauders of Slaanesh.
Yep, you guys go ahead and go up and around.
Drinking
You keep fighting him. Kill him. Get rid of their lord.
All spreads.
Alright, gate is broken. Go blend them apart. Everything is looking really good so far.
we crave more.
Yep, we're slipping through this section of the gates here. Did she kill him? Yeah, I think we killed their warlord. Nice. Okay, that's great.
I thrum with anticipation.
Champions of Slaanesh.
I love watching them mutilate these little goblins here. It's kind of crazy how quickly they blend through them. Alright, some of our guys are routing. That kind of sucks. Let's give these guys the speed boost.
Moment I beheld it.
I'll let Dechala keep chasing down this over here.
Thrill of terror.
Okay, that's their hero unit.
Fount of power.
Oh my god, look at them melt like butter! Alright, what do we got going on over here? Alright, it seems like their center lines have just kind of folded. Yep, you have already ravaged them. Go ahead and move forward and go see if you can attack some of that over there. Yeah, it seems like we are not having the best time over here. But that's okay. Oh, Dechala got cut through. Oh, you'd have to wrap all the way around. Okay, that kind of sucks. I guess you can attack the barrier. Dude, hear me out. Do you guys want the vicious intimacy? I think the answer is always yes. Am I right? No, honestly, I would not want Dechala to come over to my house. Yeah, they should be doing fine. Decala's ripping apart this gate here. She can go cap the point. That should give our middle section a much easier time of just pressing forward.
Slaaneshi
Um,
prospers.
Do I need these guys to move forward? I don't... I guess so.
Follows in our wake.
You guys can kind of follow the troop path.
Casualties await.
Alright, does anybody need anything? No, you guys seem to be doing perfectly fine.
Release their organs.
I'll give them that so that they can go charge into the back lines here and kind of just shred. There are so many orcs here. I wish I had magic.
Flee without pause.
Like, dude, magic to, like, actually, like, shred apart these units would be great. Alright, you just get off the battlefield. You do not need to be here. That is perfectly fine.
I am ascendant.
Yeah, just go capture this center point.
Gifted champions.
I think at this point we're just good to 3-speed. Like, we might lose some meat shield troops, but, like, honestly, who cares? Instantly get them to, like, buckle. Fall back. Give them the buff. Have them charge again. Mutilating all within their path. Beautiful, beautiful. Do another charge here. Yep, alright, cool. They're routing now. Nice, dude. I think I played that pretty well.
Put it in elixir.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a close victory. I don't want to say it's a close victory. I mean, we barely lost anything. We lost like expendable troops, and we absolutely decimated what they had to offer. Were there certain parts that I could have probably done a little bit better? Yeah, but I still think that went probably as good as I could get it to go. At least for like where my skill level is. Alright, once we exit this screen, we shall be calling it for today. I hope you guys are really excited for this series, because I am. I'm glad to be getting back to Warhammer. Kind of like getting back to the roots of like, I've been playing this series for such a long time. I think I've got like 600 hours in the first game, I've got like 2,000 in the second game, and I have like 1,500 in the third game. I don't know, the third game's had like a lot of ups and downs. It's been good, it's been bad, it's been good, it's been bad. I'm so excited for the Nagash DLC though. I really hope that like it's just like amazing. It's like 10 out of 10. It's like what we've been wanting. I think it will be, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Okay, so here's what I want to know. We would need how many thralls to do this? We would need 1,500. Ooh, that's actually really far away. I don't think we'd be able to get that. So, yeah, we can just occupy it as a pleasure palace. Alright, we will look at this in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this one for today, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Galaxy Gorilla out.